Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. Just about set. And pitching in this game, Shota Imanaga. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go now? And now the DH, Gunnar Henderson. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. This is Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ball 1.
Next offering is fouled back.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Turns and fires the Betts. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Mookie Betts blasts one out, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez,
No ball, 2 strikes.
he is a guy that hits the ball hard. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the lefty kicks, delivers. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. And a swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler. What do you look for here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bryson Stott now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. There's a swing and a miss.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Right through there. Got him. 2 gone now. 2 outs. Base is empty. So now it's Corey Seager. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And good work there. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And a big swing and a miss. Acuna in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Now
2
one
balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here is Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there. Next pitch is outside. Right side. And that one handled. On to first. And Freeman is retired. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swings and chases a low one there.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Bottom of the inning. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Ripped to short. Throw on to Freeman. And Freeman is retired. Now it's the DH, Jason Varitek. Swings through the sweeper.
0-1.
A little up front there as he swings through it.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. That's Rodriguez getting ready to hit.
Rodriguez.
And the first pitch misses in the dirt.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, one swing can put you right back in this ball game.
That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double. Here's Jason Hayward. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Rodriguez stands at second with 2 gone. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Now here is Jackson Merrill. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Shota back to work. That one fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
In the
One
dirt.
ball,
Now
two
1 and
strikes.
2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive, and out number 1 on the grab. So up next, Gunnar Henderson.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's outside.
3 balls, 1
And the
strike.
count is 3-1. Late with the swing there.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryson Stott, singled and scored his first time. Pitch misses. 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. That one pushed to the left and foul. Up the middle. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jose Altuve.
Altuve.
Oh, 1.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you...
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone, and we are tied. He circles the bases. It's 2-2.
hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Grounded out his first time up. That one misses in the dirt. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Foul ball there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, two
Tied
strikes.
up here in the early going. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball. Sanchez makes the grab, and that's the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The catcher, number 99.
And Gary Sanchez at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Betts on at first, nobody out. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. He's under it. Puts it away for the out. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 1 so far. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
On the ground left side, 6, 4. He's out 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Here's Acuna now. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. They pitch out.
1-0.
Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off
4.
for the
And here's the first
baseman,
Freddie Freeman. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
The 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side and a foul ball. The throw in.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. those always feel great.
Hey!
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Nobody out, runner at first. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout.
Now batting, catcher.
Pudge
Ivan.
Rodriguez now at the plate.
Rodriguez.
Doubled his first time. Betts, the underhand flip, one at second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Jason Hayward digs in now. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, throws in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Ready now for the
Leading
fifth
off
inning.
for
And the
London,
batter now,
right fielder,
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna Jr.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Freeman swings through it for strike one. In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
In the air, left field, down the line, puts it away for the out. And here is
Now
Tyler O'Neill. 0 for
Tyler
1. He struck out swinging last time. Acuna runs. Pitch misses in. Pudge with a rocket of a throw. Caught stealing. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and it's off the wall, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Jose Altuve. And that one fouled off.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Hauls it in for the out.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Harris now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch
One
is
ball,
in the dirt.
2
Ball
strikes.
1. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around,
2-2,
create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Just missed. That one misses. 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Shota back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been
1
throwing
strike.
strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. So the batting order turns over at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay.
Got him swinging. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So digging in, Bryson Stott. And there's a ball.
Ball 1.
Strike 1. Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Here's Betts.
Now pitching.
Billy Wagner comes on now. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Ball 1.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Tap foul at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. And a count 1-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike
Now
3.
The catcher.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. 0 for 2 in this one. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second. And we're the top half of the 6th. Up and in, 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And that one is downstairs, and the count's full. And they're all loaded up.
That's ball 4.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this
Now
inning
batting,
still has life.
third baseman, Ellie
2 outs. Bases
De La Cruz.
full. De La Cruz, the next to hit. Cut on and lifted in the air. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
off
of the
for
6th
the
inning.
Otters,
Now
the
here
second
is
baseman,
Bryson Stott.
Stott.
That one down the line,
Nope, that's
and a
foul.
foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was late. Chris, we were excited to watch him
0-2.
pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board.
The
But if you
batter,
don't take it
number
then, you may see
shortstop,
zeros the rest of the
Corey
ball game.
Seager.
Seager at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty
0-1.
there. Next offering is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That misses
That's ball
the zone, and that's ball 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one missing low. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Right side, hard hit. Stott over to first in time. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the
The
out.
first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 2. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1 now. Now a long throw to first.
Couple of hits in a
Now
row
batting,
for him here.
the
That pretty much
designated
split
hitter,
the zone down the
Victor.
middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first.
Now pitching.
And next is the designated
Jason
hitter, Jason Varitek.
Miller.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to
Now pitching, Mark Davis.
and that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1 is the count.
There's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball. Here's
Now
Freddie
batting,
Freeman
the
down.
first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Swinging a foul straight back. And the 0-1. Just
That's
missed.
just out.
And that one
Ball
misses
2.
up and in. 2 and 2.
balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out of the foul tip. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
0-2.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings through it for the K. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
That one in triple digits.
Just
0-1's
not
the
able to
count.
catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. And the count is
0-2 is the
0-2.
count.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, I mean,
0-1.
nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Now
Jose
batting,
Altuve up
left
to hit
fielder,
here.
Jose Altuve.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Check swing, called strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And ball 1. That's down and in.
Ball 2.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Ball 3. And foul ball. The other way, down the line, and it's foul.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Now batting.
Next to
second
hit,
baseman,
Bryson Stott.
Stott.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
0-1's the count.
2 outs. That
That's a
one
ball.
missed.
1-1.
Next
Ball
one
2.
misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's
And
a little
ball
bit
3.
low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Full count. 3-2.
3-2 now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now pitching, Jimmy Garcia.
Fouled off down the right side.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
What a stop. Throw to second. Nicely done for the out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. This to third. Tosses across to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Baseman,
So up next, Terry Pendleton. 0 for 3 in this one. And he blows that one by him at 100.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And foul ball. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive.
Corey.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Merrill going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball,
Just
2
amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. And he takes it himself for the out. Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz.
Now batting.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
There's the strike.
0-1.
Hot shot to third. Throw on to Freeman. And that quickly 2 away. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That misses. And that's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. And that is that. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freeman. Now pitching, Emmanuel Clase.
In the air, left side. And it falls.
Waste no time there. That's a ball. That a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Makes the grab, one away. Low throw, and it gets by. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Now batting.
Now the catcher up to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. And strike one to the catcher.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play. Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended.
Strike three, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. So 2 down now, and here is Jason Hayward. And that is downstairs.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball 1. Trying to send this extra innings. And a count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Winning run at third, 2 down. Next
Inside,
offering misses,
ball 2.
and a count now even up. Back there. Gone. Ball game. A 2-run shot, and they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And your final 4-2. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Florida going up against Oklahoma. Here's the third baseman,
Leading
Terry
off
Pendleton.
For the Otters, the third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Swings through that.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. To first, one out in the top of the first. This is Bryson Stott.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's Corey Seager. He was late there, strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the first. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Little chopper rolls foul. Inside, and it's 1-1. And that one clips the corner.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 3. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Throw gets by him at second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now the DH, David Ortiz, to third. And it gets by him. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Everybody's going to be safe.
Big RBI for him right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's one. How about that double play?
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs. Struck him out looking. Top of the second. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Schultz back to work.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. On the ground, Torres. The throw to first, and Freeman is retired. And now Jason Varitek. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
It's going to be a long day if they call that pitch for a strike every time.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Batting 6, the catcher.
Pudge Rodriguez now at the plate. Late with the swing there. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the second. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Jorge Soler.
And that is out of play. Fouled off. He was late. Stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Mike Napoli digs in now. Oh, what a stop. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Walker Jenkins. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt. And 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Outside low. The count now 2-2. And they'll do it again. That one not close, and it's a full count. Inside ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now Jordan Westburg. Hit hard on the ground is short. Inning over. On to the third inning.
Leading
digging
off,
in, Michael Harris
the center
II.
fielder, Michael Harris.
And that one clips the corner.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And a quick out, number 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, number 5, second baseman,
Bryson Stock getting ready to hit. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. And that's in there at the knees. Got him swinging. Here comes Corey Seager. Ripped on the ground to second, over to Correa, and that is the inning. Back here in San Diego, now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And here comes Carlos Correa. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
1-0.
Crazy.
Ortiz in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. Back here at Petco Park. Start of the 4th, and here's Freddie Freeman. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
0-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Jason Varitek will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 1 out, base is empty. And that's off
the plate.
The inside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Pudge Rodriguez. A single his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Swing and a foul, out of play. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004,
1 ball, 1 strike.
and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 3. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. First and second, 1 out. Napoli now at the plate. That's too low. And that is ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of
I
this.
got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Up and in. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Trout, the lead runner out at second. Soler at first. 1 gone. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. Runner. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. And a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. And now the count is even. And downstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Strike 2. And that one is inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Westberg swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Two outs. Bases are full.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's Jason Hayward. Schultz back to work. And that one pulled foul.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today. Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time. Late on that fastball.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, could have a really good day out there on the mound.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Napoli down to first with it. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Up the middle, Torres. Off balance throw in time. And the inning is back here in San Diego. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Singled back in the first and scored their only run. He's 1 for 2. Line and a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Hayward makes the catch, and there's one gone. So now here's the DH, David Ortiz. Breaking ball inside. 1-0. Ortiz, 40 years old now, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
The 3-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. And now here is Mark McGwire. 0 for 2 in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And he gets tied up right there.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back here at Petco Park, top 6. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
1-1.
And a count 1-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Stepping in, Bryson Stott. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay at it.
Got him. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. Seager stands in now. Fought off foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next
that's
offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Swings through that one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a
0-1's
wasted
the count.
opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Drops into the glove, and that is that. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Here's
Warriors,
Trout.
the right fielder, Mike Trout.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well,
0-1.
these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Feels like almost every at-bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
Here's the left fielder, Jorge Soler. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. Stop. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, bases
Now
empty.
batting,
Here's the
catcher,
catcher, Mike Napoli.
Napoli.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Just an
0-1's the
outstanding
count.
job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at
No
95.
balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses. And the count 1-2. Two outs.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. Top of inning number. Number 7. Now, Jason Varitek.
Matt Strong.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting
Now
a
batting,
job done when the
catcher,
team needs you to
Ivan
come through. It's just
Rodriguez.
bigger than your own individual stats. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield.
0-1's the count.
He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Makes the catch, 1 down. And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Now the left fielder, Jose Altuve. Check swing, went around. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
On the ground, right side. Puts the tag on him leaving the box, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Out to center. Harris after it. And there's one away. So digging in,
Now
Jordan
batting,
Westburg.
the third baseman.
It's
Jordan
interesting he plays kind of a power
Westburg.
spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
What about him playing
That's
another
ball 2.
position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one the other way. Steps on first for the out. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS game, and there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Back here at Petco Park, here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Strom back to work. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
And he chases that one below the zone.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger.
The high heat, too much on that one. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. That clips the zone. That's strike one. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So up next, Bryson Stott.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Strom, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And welcome back to the Joe Kelly coming in.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That missed by a lot, and the count is 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. David Ortiz digs in now. And ball 1. And another ball. There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. Got it. Great leaping catch. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mark McGuire. Got to be careful with a slugger like this, because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient, because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, What you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And that's a base hit. And it gets by him. Correa on his horse and coming home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. But he's back.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Oh, right to the backstop. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners
Ball, that's your
if they
last.
come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Rodriguez throws to first, 2 away. Wide throw, and it gets away. And he's in there. A run comes in the play. So digging in, Jorge Soler, 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 outs. That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye
Nope,
right
that's
there.
ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's inside. And now it's 3-2. And ball 4,
Nope.
2
Ball
aboard.
4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him swinging. Throws the first in time, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. We go to the ninth. Here's Corey Seager.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
The last chance for him here, hoping he can be a catalyst for some type of 9th inning comeback.
That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially when it goes deep. You're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Swings and misses, and 1 down below the zone. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him looking for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. So now the DH spot, Jason Varitek. On the ground, and this should do it. Ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Florida going up against Compton. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Now Now it's the second baseman,
Leading off
Bryson
for the
Stott.
Otters, the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Not
1-0.
even close there.
First
And
pitch,
we're
1 o'clock.
underway in Denver. That one is absolutely belted. Going back. And that one's off the wall. But now he holds it first with a leadoff single. Little surprising he didn't try for two.
The third baseman.
So up next, Terry Pendleton. Move to first, and he's back in safely. Strike on the inside corner.
0-1.
Bunting for a hit. Fires to first on the run.
He's out.
Pretty nice play there.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced, so he's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens. A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, when you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate, very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
And now the lefty in the air out to center. 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Varitek, the next to hit.
Varitek.
Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Varitek collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Bottom of the first, here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And he swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
And that's outside.
That's out.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. On to first. Gets him.
He's out.
1 away on a drop third strike. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Lawler. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Travis Bazzana. Two outs, base is empty. And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here is Freddie Freeman. Smith back to work. There's a swing and a miss. Smith, a 6'3" lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a two-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That hit him.
That got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for Florida.
And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. He caught it behind his back. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Here's Jason Hayward. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Slider right there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Back here in Denver, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Check swing, called strike.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Calls it in, and there's one away. Terry Pendleton will hit next.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Inside, almost got him.
Ball 2.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That K is his third of the game. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. On the ground right side. Stop. On the run, throw to first. Got him. Nice play. Back here at Coors Field. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now the left fielder, Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
It's going to be a long day if they call that pitch for a strike every time.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Michael Harris the second, getting ready to hit. Smoked on the ground a second. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs. So the lineup flips over. Now a chance for Bryson Stott. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1.
Top of the third, no score. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0. And a swing and a miss there.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Line drive, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. As we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Nick Kurtz. That one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Batting 8.
Now it's going to be Ozzie Smith. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. The great thing about Ozzie in the field was that he could make any play he needed to. Diving stops, jump throws, cross body throws. And a ball evens the count.
It took Ozzie almost 3,000 left-handed at-bats until he hit his first home run from that side of the plate. And he did it in style, a walk-off shot to win Game 5 of the '85 NLCS for the Cardinals.
Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
On the ground to third. Goes to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So now it's Corey Seager, and he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Back to first, and he's safe.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
In the dirt, no advance, 3 balls and a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
No, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Now here is Jason Varitek. First pitch swinging.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Runner edges away at second.
Ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Pudge Rodriguez now at the plate. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. That one well upstairs. 2-1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Safe. He beats it.
Now batting, right fielder Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. The next pitch misses. 1-1.
1-1.
In the dirt. Two on, 2 outs. That misses the zone. Now 3-1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And that misses. Ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
In the dirt, and now 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Lawler in the box now. Takes strike 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Hout picks over Duran. Back on a dive. And now 1-2. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. To short, could be 2. There's 1. On to Freddie. Double play. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Well, they made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
In the air, right field. Nabs it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Now pitching, Eric Gagne.
Strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that's downstairs. And 1-1. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning. And now Michael Harris II grounded out his first time up. In the dirt, blocked. Altuve aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Well done behind the dish.
Now batting, the second baseman, Bryson.
Back to the top of the lineup. This is Bryson Stott. 1 for 2. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. Gagne, a 6-foot righty, 240 pounds, and he was born in Canada. And a swing and a miss. Man at first, one away. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nice stop. Safe at first as they can't make the play. 2 on, 1 out. And now Terry Pendleton.
At the dish. Looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play.
Swings through that one out in front that time. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Ground ball to first. Could be 2. To Ozzie. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Denver. Bottom of the inning. And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
0-2's the count.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. Now at the plate, Terry Pendleton. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed.
That's down.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up.
They put the tag on him. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. 2 outs. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back here at Coors Field, and here's Corey Seager to hit.
Corey Seager.
Tap foul at the plate.
That's
And
a
takes
ball.
low for ball one. Hard hit left side. No play. That's an infield single. Jason Varitek, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one.
Varitek.
In the dirt, but kept close. Swings through that one for strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Seager gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, could be 2. Flips it. There's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Now
1 ball, 1
1-1.
strike.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Caught him looking for the K. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. And now it's going to be Ozzie Smith. Out, back to work. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And a strike in there.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And that skips into there.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away. Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to Seager. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now batting Jaron Duran. There's a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swings through that one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground to first. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So digging in, Jordan Lawler. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1. And that one is inside ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That's off the mark. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to...
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one in triple digits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So up next, Jason Hayward, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one finds its way through.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Hayward, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a foul ball. This to third, Lawler. There's one. Over to first, safe.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Next to hit, Michael Harris the second. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw. Save. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Soto in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
No strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And that one got a piece of him.
The designated hitter.
And here is Terry Pendleton.
Pendleton.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one fouled off. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom of the 7th. Runner breaks early for second, and a step off. Back to first, and he's safe.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That misses, and the count is even 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB. Going. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. So they turn to their closer, Jimmy Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And it remains 2-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Back here in Denver, here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott. Now pitching, Timeee.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Next to hit, Terry Pendleton. Cologne over to first. Stop. Back in on a dive. And that's way high. Ball 1. Cologne measures 5 feet 10 inches. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a slurve. Smith. Bazzano for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Seager, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
The count.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. Pickoff moved to second, and he's back in easily. The 1-1. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI.
Now
to me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Cologne picks to first. Seager dives back in safely. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Move to first. Seager back on a dive. And that's disengagement number 2.
Two balls.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just...
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Duran racing over to make the catch. Throws to second.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Squirts away a little bit. 0-1 now. Foul ball. Runner at second. 2 down. High fly ball right field. Soto really on his horse for it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field. And now Walker Jenkins. 98 at the knees for a strike.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Digging in, Nick Kurtz.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Slings to first, and that is out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bottom half of the 8th inning. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and misses, and good work. New inning getting started, and now the right field. Jason Hayward.
Felix Bautista.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Just missing there. 1-2 to count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike.
Now batting.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Bautista, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And they get Altuve for the out. So digging in, Michael Harris the second. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And he swings over the top there. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside
swings and misses. And he strikes. And we're back. Bottom 9. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
And that one missing low. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Curve. Hit right back to him. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting.
He's 2 outs away. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Struck him out looking. And they're down to their last out. So 2 down now. And here is Jordan Lawler. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. On to first, ball game.
Well, really great job out of the bullpen to wrap this game up. 8-out save. It's not something you see very often, but he was willing to go the distance for his team, and they got the win. Excellent job. Very special in this ball game.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome into Date Palm Field. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Demons taking on the Otters. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And starting this one, it's Walker Buehler. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Jordan Westburg, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tosses to first. One up, one down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run. On the ground, right side, and that's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Altuve on the move. They got it for out number 2. Anthony Santander at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Buehler turns, kicks, fires. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. How about a scouting report on him?
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking them out.
Second, the third
So
baseman,
up next, Terry Pendleton. And that's down and away.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a swing and a miss there.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Corey Seager now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jason Varitek will hit next. That's in for a strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit first 2 pitches.
Runner on the move. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Young makes the play, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris has a beat on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. 1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Second inning here, no score. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 down. David Ortiz now at the plate. Buehler, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2015. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 0-1. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Max Scherzer goes to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
1's the count.
Fouled off left side. The 0-2. And that one ripped to left. And foul ball. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Mad Max notches the K.
Batting 6.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. In the air, right field. And that drops foul. So here's Scherzer. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Jason Hayward. That one way outside. 1-0. 2 out, space is empty. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Jose Altuve. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And a base hit headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Close play, but in there.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
On the ground, Bazana. Over to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Michael Young. Lifted in the air, out to left. Altuve drifts towards it, makes the grab, 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazana. That one to first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play, and he handles it himself for the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Samuel Basallo. First pitch misses. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Max Scherzer back to work. High fly ball out to left field. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He was late there, strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Corey Seager. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Now here is Jordan Westburg. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Just missed.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Now fly ball to right center. Hayward. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Bellinger up to hit. Fought off foul. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Fires over to first. Bellinger is gone. 2 away. Santander now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
And that one almost got him. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Jason Varitek. Scherzer back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Westburg pulls it down, and there's 1 down. And here's Freddie Freeman. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Look out! And it hit him.
Now batting the catcher.
Pudge Rodriguez getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed, there's one. Over to Clark for the inning-ending double play. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Tony Clark. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Clark goes 6 feet 7 inches, 240 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. Freeman takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. J.D. Martinez stands in. Swings through that.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next pitch inside, and now it's even 1-1. Out to short. Seager throws across the diamond, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. David Ortiz, the next to hit, rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one misses, and that's ball 1. That one missed. There's a swing and a drive. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Hit in the air, left field. Altuve makes the play, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
Late on that fastball.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
And he chases a high fastball there. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 count. Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This
swings and misses. And welcome back to the ballpark. So they turn things over to the righty, Griffin Jacks.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one almost got him.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Seager fires over to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs. And the batter now, Samuel Basallo. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Now the number 2 hitter, Terry Pendleton. And there's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing
batter, number 5.
Seager stands in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and a nasty hop eats him up. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
In the air out towards right center. Bellinger in a full sprint. And that is that. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
Jacks back to work. Pitch misses outside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. 1 down. There comes Cody Bellinger.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Cuts out. That's a strikeout. Throw on to Freeman, and Bellinger is out. And now here is Anthony Santander. Right through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And now it's even up. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the 7th, Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And that one fouled off. And the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Now batting the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Nope.
Hayward,
Outside.
the next to hit, takes outside. And there's
That's
a ball.
ball 2. 2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Foul ball there. Freeman leads off first with 1 away. Inside, 3-2 now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter.
Westberg, Bazzana for 1. Over to Clark for the inning-ending double play. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for Pittsburgh,
Ready to begin the
first
8th.
baseman,
And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. Fouled off. He was late. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. That one missed. Check swing, and he went. And now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and out number 1 on the grab. JD Martinez stands in, and he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's in there, and the count 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there's 2 down. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
Ortiz stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he makes it there with a 2-out triple. Tying runs aboard.
The batter.
So
The shortstop, Michael Young. Now pitching, Jeremiah.
look out.
Hi, that ball
And it
hit.
hit him.
Rada.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Bazzana digs in now. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And it's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something
0-2
special
the
right
count.
here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Pitch gets away. Young up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. 2 on, 2 outs.
2-2 the count.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the
Garcia
count.
goes 6'1", 230 pounds, and
No
he was
ball, 2
born in the
strikes.
Dominican Republic. Stays alive. Ground ball left side. Gets it to first,
He's out.
and they get Altuve for the out. And here is
Now
Michael
batting,
Harris
the
the
center
second.
fielder, Michael Harris.
Base is empty,
0-1.
one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 0 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away. This to center field. And that's the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. And fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And that skips into dirt.
Strike.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Mark Davis gets the ball now.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Westberg now at the plate.
Jordan Westberg.
Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Up and in, and the count 1-2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Rodriguez throws to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
The center fielder.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go.
Tyler.
1 run game here in the top of the 9th. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. That was blasted to the moon, and we are starting over. It's 1-1. Santander at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Terry Pendleton.
Third baseman, Terry. Pendleton. Now pitching, Aroldis Chapman.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Good job to fight that one off. Out towards right center field. Martinez running hard to get it. One away. Now it's Corey Seager. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance. That time.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball.
1
2
down.
strikes.
Winning run on first. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. And that is the inning.
Now running at second base, number 13, Max Clark.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first base, Clark. Davis back to work.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner takes off. And that one gets past the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Ripped on a line. Lunges, got it. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead it in the 10th. And Martinez. A little bit low.
Down.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of the 10th. They say you win.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strom. He's into the game with the bases empty. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. David Ortiz will hit next. And there's a foul ball. And it's even up. Popped in the air. Left field. Altuve makes the grab on the run. And we're back. Now it's going to be Pudge Rodriguez. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. On a pinch run, Seiya Suzuki. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
Out of here! And that ends the game! Wow!
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A one-run extra inning win.